All right, so let's we've been very Apple-esque in
Skirting around
our big B8 3.0T
34.
industry rocking.
Oh boy, how many? Yeah, how many?
What is the
Cliche.
what's Damon's thing? Mind-blowing modification. Get ready to have your mind blown.
How
Let me
is
just
that?
put it that way.
Okay.
Um, so yes, we have been teasing
Don't need for celery.
a modification for the B8 3.0T supercharged motor that is a solid 30 horsepower adder on just the stage one car, and with even more power available for cars running
Well, that
more
was.
power.
I mean, that was a stage. I guess stage two or whatever. It
Yeah,
was a pulley car. That
it
was.
wasn't
It,
like
it was. It
ported
was
or
no. It was
anything.
bone stock motor, bone
Yeah,
stock supercharger. I mean, it was very
with
mild.
stage two.
Yeah.
And so we are releasing a full camshaft set
Yep.
for the B8 3.0T. They are currently in manufacturing. We partnered with Cat Cams to manufacture these camshafts for us. I've been working with Cat Cams, and we have at 034 for pretty much 20 years now. I put the first set of their cams in 80TQ in like, I don't know, 1999
Yeah,
or
it
something.
goes back a ways. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I can't think of a better company to work with. We did did engineering with them, but they are truly camshaft engine volumetric efficiency experts, and so they actually produced a few different grinds for us that we tested, and this is the one that we're going to release. Um, and this is basically a no compromise mod as far as other than the money out of your wallet. You lose no horsepower or torque down low.
Yeah. It was just gains.
It's just and then it's just gains.
Yeah, it was. I wish I could have put up a little teaser dyno plot here, but yeah, it just starts kind of pulling away from the stock hardware,
Starting at what, like
higher and higher revs.
500, 5,000? You can pull it up.
Let me see if I can find it.
It's in a G chat that we.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going. But yeah, no, they've worked great. You notice a tiny little bit at idle, like super cold start catalyst heating
Yeah.
stuff. You'll get a little bit of roughness, and
Mhm.
well that's on if you don't update the tune. So we'll have tunes that fully
Yeah.
support it as well.
Hey, you can run this on any two.
We have run it
as
on
is.
as is on our existing tunes.
Mhm.
It ran totally fine.
Yeah.
We did find that making a tune for the cams was obviously the better way to go. We will have tunes for these. It gets your fueling targets and that kind of thing more in line because you are moving more air through the motor. So that was the biggest thing we saw.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're bigger lift, bigger duration.
We're really excited about this
Signed
mod.
it.
We will supply the cams with new valve springs and retainers, which not only give a higher valve float limit, but also allow for higher lift as well. So the retainer actually lengthens the spring, so the spring won't coil bind as easily. And we will sell this as a complete package with the cams, the valve springs, and retainers. We will announce pricing and stuff. It's not going to be cheap. You're talking about 4 camshafts. But I think at this point in B8 tuning, there's no cheaper
Yeah,
horsepower.
we're at the end of like
Yeah.
the simple, you know,
Mhm.
the diminishing returns are
Yeah.
in full force here on the B8.
So and,
motors.
and there is more exciting B8 3.0T stuff coming, so we're not going to talk about all of it. But since I think we're within a month or two of releasing these, so we want to kind of get it out there. We may even do like an early purchase group buy or something too, just to get once the cams are say like are on the way, maybe like a month out, we could consider doing something like so yeah, very exciting. Hope you guys are excited, and I'm really interested to see what you all do with these cams out there and how this helps continue to push BA2 even further. So to complement that, we have partnered with Pro Series Hardware to produce B8 head studs and main studs. Did we release these yet?
Yes, they are.
I know they're
The head studs are. Up to.
yeah, okay. So beautifully manufactured stud and nut kits. These are the studs here. They come in this nice box. These are tool steel, very high grade tool steel. Impeccable quality. They come with a tube of grease for proper torquing. They come with full instructions. Very nice set. Again, B8 main and head we have. And we will have these for B9 as well. These complement the head gaskets, chromatic head gaskets that we had done.
I think those are B8 and B. They fit both.
Okay. The head studs fit B8, but I think the mains don't. Yeah. But you can go to our website and see all this. Fits what?
RS5.
RS5 as well. Wait.
Don't sticker. Stage there.
This fits RS5?
Yeah, you're running there.
Oh, the new.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got hung up on V8 RS.
Oh gosh, no.
No.
My brain was exploding.
Dude.
And I think you guys probably remember us talking about last year how we wanted to build a line of B8 engine performance products. So we now have the head gaskets, head studs, mains. The cams are coming. We have rods, powder rods that we did with powder. So we now have basically everything to build a really solid B8 3.0T FSI supercharged motor. We're gonna stick with running factory pistons on these because we just didn't find a need to change or upgrade those. But excited that that this is all coming together, and I think we started talking about like a year ago. So
Okay, let me almost.
You got that?
Almost able to get the image up here.
okay, wow, a lot of clicking.
A lot of clicking going on. It's like on this computer, I got to get it over to the streaming computer.
What Nate was doing is like when you're checking into a hotel, and they're just like typing for like 8
And like
minutes.
nothing's happening.
It's like what?
Can I see your
typing?
driver's license?
Yeah, and then they steal your identity. So there's 2 lines.
Yeah.
Well, there's 4
There we go.
technically.
All right. So yeah, there's horsepower and torque.
Yeah, see,
one's-
right at 4, it starts diverging.
Yeah, one's with the cam set, one's with stock cams. Nothing else was changed in the motor. The tunes were essentially identical in this. Like I said, just a couple of tweaks for fueling. But yeah, that was kind of where we ended up on the E40 fall.
So this is horsepower where once you are accelerating and you're in the power band and you're shifting, you're going to be in the power the whole time. You're not going to ever shift and fall below 4,000 RPM.
And these, you can see the notes in there. These are this is internal testing. These were what we were calling the stage 2 cams, but these are going to be the only cams we're going to be offering. So don't get too confused there. We had multiple stages and profiles we were testing.
We will release a stage 1 cam set.
It'll be this will be what is going to be released as the stage 1.
Yeah. Can you tell that David guy from what stage it is?
Oh, I think we just got or canceled. Just for
yeah.
stage 2, stage 1.
So this is like goes back to the Bitcoin thing.
Stage 2.
The staging nomenclature. It's just
to come out with stage
a human construct that doesn't exist.
That's right.
Stage 6.
Stage 69.
Yeah.
I feel like that could cause some like pistons crashing into valves.
I think it would be the other
Or
way
would it be
around.
valves also crashing into pistons if it's
Exactly.
or would it be it'd be the oil squirter under the piston?
You're right.
Yeah.
You don't want rods in your window strip.
Well, the extra air from the new 3.0T cams. Oh, with all the extra air from the new 3.0T cams and the upgraded rods, do you plan to come out with fueling mods?
Rods don't make air, but yes, they are supporting.
Yeah, we are working on fueling. That's the biggest limit with B8 3.0Ts.
We have some big things we are working on there as well. So yes, we are working on.
Also, I should have brought that thing in here.
We're just we like to talk about stuff, obviously, but we just don't want to get ripped off any faster than we have to. So
Yep.
we're being measured on how much we talk about stuff when. That's always an issue, right? Because all of our competition watches this. They actually comment on it. Outside of this format, I hear about stuff. Sometimes they get really butthurt. Sorry, guys. Will cam replacement be a motor out job? I mean, typically yes, but I
Trying to remember if they did a motor out on ours or not. I don't think they did. I think it was all in the car.
we did it
So-
here in our service department, and it was motor in.
Yeah, one thing you might want to, if you guys are thinking about this too, is kind of step back and take a look at, this is going to be kind of a lot of new stuff going in. Not everyone's done timing chains at this point, or fuel injectors. You might want to kind of figure out while you're in there moments, and this might be a good opportunity to kind of address that too. Motor out is not, it's not required, but it's one of those, like, it's going to be a lot more comfortable doing it with a motor out. By the time you get the valve springs and all that in there, if you're doing that, if you're doing head studs, then head studs would be because you got to pull the heads anyway to do gaskets. So
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I think
I would certainly consider it a reasonable motor out job.
yeah. If you're a home mechanic and it could just be easier just to pull the motor.
These motors,
room
this
space.
stuff's so modular. These motors
Yeah.
are not bad to pull.